What is going on, party people? And welcome back to another exciting, riveting, or maybe not so exciting tonight episode of Do You Even Transform, bro? Do you?
Do you?
What?
Joining me tonight is the regular cast of characters. We got Mr. Derek B. Say what's up to the people.
What's up to the people?
And we got Bad Roddy, aka Scott. Say what's up to the people.
I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go.
I am your boy Eric B, and this is Do You Even Transform, bro? So tonight, obviously, we want to kind of keep you guys as our guests, our fans, or supporters updated on what's going on in the world of tariffs. We know there's a couple other things going on here tonight that may want your attention, so don't forget to watch us back on the playback. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But without further ado, man, before we get into the nitty gritty, the meat and potatoes, so to speak, let's go around StreamYard and see how the guy's been. It's been a little minute, so let's check in. Scott, man, how you been?
Pretty good. Aside from a cold that I caught last week, my wife and I have been on the fish kick, our little side hustle, for a few months now, and have spent my weekend this last weekend putting together a linear piston pump loop system.
All right. Do tell. Explain.
Basically, it's like a more expensive air pump, but it runs the whole room rather than having a bunch of small pumps all drawing electricity and everything. But you have to like connect everything into a central PVC system and have that pump on that PVC system, and it needs to be looped so you don't have like low spots of pressure.
For the fish tanks?
Yeah. So currently, right now, the pump that I bought can run up to 45 fish tanks. Currently, it's running 12. So.
Golly.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, but we're raising fish that grab a pretty hefty price at the store, and so establish a rapport with the store, register my business, and start selling them fish. So
get that money. Scott's the hustler.
That's
I'm
right.
a hustler. I'm a hustler.
Turned a hobby my wife and I used to share into a side hustle. So
well, man, you kicked the kids out, and now you're raising fish. Just can't get rid of them.
Yeah, but these guys got no choir concerts and chess matches and
true.
Football games and band concerts. And
a couple of little sprinkles.
Yeah, that's right.
Feed them up.
I don't have to worry about their feelings being hurt because I said something the wrong way or whatever, Nobody's parking in front of my car in the driveway, so I can't get out in the morning.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Oh, what do you mean you remember that? Oh,
from you
had it with your. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Say your girls aren't old enough yet to be.
No, shoot. I ain't had my first car till I was 19, so I ain't having that conversation with nobody. So.
Oh, yeah. I tell you what, I only made that mistake once.
Nah, that's peace.
My dad was like, I pay the bills in this house, I park in the garage, and you can put your car in the street.
That's right. Because when I want to get out, I don't have to come back in and tell you to get up.
That's right. That's right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's what's up. Other than that, you've been good?
Yeah. It's going well.
That's what's up.
It's definitely Chinese New Year around this house.
Is it? In what way? Light packages?
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Nah, that's peace. I appreciate it. Yo, Derek B.
What's happening? Before I get started, I'm gonna be sending you an invoice, Bad Roddy, for that what you used at the top of the show. So you owe me.
He didn't know it was trademarked.
Yeah, you owe me a nickel. Anyway, nah, everything's cool, man. So I didn't talk about this last night, but I talked about it a little bit. We had a movie night the other night, and because we missed this movie in the theater, we decided to go ahead and rent it and see how it was. It was Mercy.
In the theater?
Yeah. Ooh. It was no. We rented it on digital.
No, but I'm saying that you watched it in
your theater. Yeah, we watched it in the theater room. Yeah.
Nice.
So we it was Mercy with Chris Pratt. That movie was freaking incredible. And if y'all get a chance to see it, I mean, it's gonna come on TV at some point, but
Sure.
but yeah, it'll be on Peacock or one of the mugs at some point. And
Is that the one that's like the Minority Report?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I did want to see that.
Yeah,
I heard it was
AI
trash, but I still
judge.
want to see it.
Yeah, it's like an AI judge and whatnot. Yeah.
I still want to
so
see
yeah.
it. So you say it was good?
It was very good.
All right.
Very good. It was better than I thought. And we sitting there. You know when a movie is real good, when you get up in your seat, you like sitting on the edge of the chair and like, yo, what they about to do? What they about to do? Yeah. It was like that for me. So yeah, and actually all of us was like that in the theater room. We was like, yo, when that yeah. It was one of those moments. But yeah, man, I definitely recommend the movie Mercy. All right.
Okay.
But other than that, everything's been cool. Had a good weekend despite the snow. And we didn't really get that much, so it's nothing to really complain about because I know there was a lot going on in Jersey and New York. So yeah. I was very, very grateful that we didn't have that. We didn't have that going on. But shout out to everybody that had to deal with that, and I hope everyone is okay. And everybody's out the house now and past it. So yeah, I hope it melted away fast. Yeah. So yeah. The hell is this?
Somebody got a blocky joke.
Yeah. It never gets old. It never gets
It does though. It does. Just like blocky.
It actually
gets
does.
old.
Yep.
Oh, I'm still waiting on that bubble to burst. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we have a little conversation about that.
Gonna be all right
later.
You feel that way now, but wait till you actually do one.
Oh,
I'm not though. That's the thing. I'm not. Kennedy's put two together. Cool. There you go. I'm never putting these things together. Like ever. I love
like a crack dealer. He's gonna be at your house with a few boxes. Be like, come on.
I love those who love this because it brings them joy. I just still think it's the stupidest thing in the world. And two things can be true. You can get joy out of a stupid thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's okay.
It'll be cool until you hear your name announced at the block.
Oh my God. You bet not.
You want to have an entry paid in full for you. Like Eric B.
Now you know
take your seat over here. No. We got a paid entry for you. Yeah. And then they gonna mess around and see the grand prize. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna win this contest. And
I'm competitive, so you put me in anything, I'm gonna do it to win, but don't mean I got to keep it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be.
Ding. Might want to keep it. Might want to keep this one. So,
all right, fair enough.
Because it's bragging rights. We giving everybody the ability to have. We giving the winner the ability to have a year bragging rights. So yeah.
Unless it's a blocky chain, I don't want it. Swing my chain.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know we got a lot to go. I know we got a lot to do tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my shouts out short. So let's get it.
It's all good, man.
Eric,
I know there's gonna be
one
segment that's gonna be short. Oh, nothing, man. I'm chilling. Work is still kicking my tail. Family life is still family life. Recorded yesterday with my buddy here, Scott and Bobby, for Now and Then. Which honestly probably wasn't one of our better ones, but I think we made a show out of it. So we'll see. Okay. We'll see how that goes. But looking forward to hanging out with y'all tonight, man. That's about it. That's about it. Whoa, I see you messing with something over there, Scott.
Yeah, a little Ultra Magnus Magic Square action. This dude is good. Damn, they make some good figures.
What were you about to say, Derek?
I forgot. That's the other thing I forgot to mention. I also recorded with Bobby last week for Nerve Rage.
Oh,
nice.
We heard that.
Yeah. That's on the Patreon. So, we had fun doing that one. Got to catch up. Me and Bobby hadn't kicked it in a while, so it was like he hit me up and it was like, "Yo, what you doing Tuesday?" I said, "I'll be at your house." So yeah, we got to kick it a little bit, man. It's like it's like that that's two dudes sitting on the couch in the basement just talking, you know, well, three dudes. It's me, him, and Farrell. And we was really had a nice conversation and everything. And it's nice to know. You know what's cool? Because y'all do this with me as well. It's nice that your friends show up for you, and you know they check on you and ask about your family, ask about it. And, you know, they remember when you got particular situations going on. You know, and that's the thing I love about y'all is y'all remember stuff like that. You check in with me and be like, how's everybody doing, and how you doing, and all that type of stuff. So shout out to Bobby for that. And shout out to all the rest of y'all, you know, you two included, that, you know, always, you know, is, you know, feeling the pulse and making sure that, you know, things are okay in my life as I do with y'all, you know.
Yeah, man, that's the important stuff. All this toy stuff is just plastic, but like, you know, how people live their lives and what they've been up to and all that type of stuff. That's the important stuff.
My diecast.
Well, diecast I love, you know that. You know, I love me some diecast. Love me some diecast. But anywho, well, that's dope. But I'm looking forward to listening to that. I'm behind on Nerd Rage, so I'll be getting caught up here though pretty quick. I got a couple of episodes that I got to catch up on. So, but cool. Well, and shout out to the chat squad, those who are joining us tonight. We appreciate you guys taking your time out of your Tuesday. Hopefully it's not too cold where you are, and if you are dealing with the cold and blizzard, man, stay warm. That weather is no joke. It can definitely make things worse for you, so stay inside.
Nope, just hey, if the State of the Union's not your thing, you can be here tonight. We're counter programming.
Yep. We should have called this the realm of the union. That's what we should have called this tonight. But anywho, man, it's time to move it right along, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and figure out if the bros transformed. Did you transform, bro?
Let's find out.
Oh, well, I'll go first since I'm right here. Might as well. Why not? Whatever's clever. Well, I didn't get much, which is awesome for me because that means there's not much out that tickled my fancy. But shout out to finishing the set. Almost there. Just one more way. But this is the this is the X Transbots, buddy. So I already have all the MMCs, but I wanted this for my Defensor, and so I got blades from X Transbots.
Lock those things in.
I can't.
They don't lock those. They don't lock in those blades.
Well, they do at some point, I'm sure. I just got to figure it out. Yeah, just got to figure it out.
X Transbot action going on right there.
Yeah, X Transbots be X Transbots, dude. But you know, I'll figure it out. Maybe that's it. There we go. But it's so if you watch Bobby's review a while back, because he's had this thing for a while, shout out to Agabus for still having these in stock. It is light, surprisingly light in comparison to the other ones that dropped. And I don't think it's just because it's an arm. I really think it's just because it's an helicopter and those things are hollow.
Yeah.
But you know, such is life. But I'm looking forward to transforming it. I have not done so yet. I haven't even transformed Gaudi yet. But I'm looking forward to transforming it, seeing what it's about. And then also shout out to Agabus, my scrapper. Not scrapper. Is it Bone Crusher? Yeah, maybe it's a Bone Crusher. The head popped off the peg, and so they sent me replacement parts, and I fixed that already. This is just the leftover scrap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So shout out to them. And that is it. Let's go ahead and pull Mr. Derek up in here and see if he transformed, bro. Did you transform, bro?
I did transform. I transformed to my comic book shop over the weekend, Third Eye. Shout out to them. And picked up some of my favorite books.
Yes.
You know, I'm going to go through all of them. But, you know, well, I am going to go through all of them because they deserve the recognition. These covers.
Yeah, some good
fire. You know,
is this the Skybound stuff or Dark Horse?
Skybound.
Okay.
Yeah. Also picked up this. I know it ain't Transformers related, but
Yeah,
it's
I
a
did see
legendary.
that last night on ETR. But
Yeah.
it's Transformers related. So get it out of here before I boot you.
There you go. All right. But yes, I'm particularly proud of. This was from the custom class from last year. Shout out to Sean T, who headed the class last year and every year. And they did Toaster, which is Blaster's melancholy younger brother.
That dude look like he got Lyme disease.
Yeah, but the paint job he did on this is incredible.
It's killer. He did a really good job.
He did a really good job, and I can't wait until they do this year's. They also did Black Cat, which is a recolor of Ravage. And yeah, and they did a deformation colorization of Bombshell in his Cyclonus colors before he transforms into Cyclonus.
I dig it, but the bottom has to be turned around. I do dig it. Oh, isn't the front kind of hollow or no? I don't know. As a kid, that's how they were. Okay, it's slick though. That's slick. Is that Studio Series or
no? This
the
is G1.
The G1 reissue.
Yeah, these are both. These are both G1. All three of them are G1. I should say.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
All right.
All right. Well,
and with our good buddy, Bad Roddy.
I know. I'm like, what the heck is going on with me here? Chinese New Year, clearly. All right.
Yep.
So I think, you know what? Maybe I should start with the worst first.
Okay. Whatever's clever. That's what you get.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you get.
I mean, this is a full-blown kit, so it's different than the little, So this, I plan to enjoy painting and building.
Make yourself feel better, Scott.
All that good stuff. Hey, I did say it was the worst. All right. So then, did I show last time around? Did I show the MMC scrapper? All right. Well, then, MMC Mixmaster has made an appearance as well. Dude, these are so nice. These are just so nice.
So good.
Our fixation on a particular size and a particular aesthetic, even though I would say these are really, really, really tuned. Our fixation on that has us putting our money elsewhere most of the time. This is a phenomenal set, and people are missing out on this because they're focusing on Fans Toys. And listen, I got Fans Toys sitting right over here. Yes, I also added Gowdy. I think maybe this came in like last week. Okay, all right. Yeah. All right. So, and then
speak for yourself, Scott, because some of us are in on the X Trans bus as well, which is smoking Fans Toys boots. I just wanted to say that. Smoking on that Fans Toys pack.
Oh well, wait until the combiner.
Yeah, you got me there.
So this came in, and I've said it elsewhere, but I'm very much like bipolar on this thing. There's some things that are absolutely phenomenal, and then there's some really things that are like, what the actual fuck? Like, why did you?
I've been told not to listen to Scott's opinion on this figure.
Okay, all right. Well,
I'm not going to say who I heard it from, but I've been told.
That's fine. Hey, I am okay with having.
Don't kill my dreams, Scott. Don't kill my dreams.
Every now and then, me and Scott just have these diametrically opposed opinions.
Yeah, like you think that Trax figure is horrible. I think it's wonderful.
You love it, yeah. And then you dog this, and I'm like, okay, so this.
So no, I don't dog it. Now, don't be those people. Don't be those people.
Don't straw man you. Don't straw man you.
Yeah, or don't plug me into a hole. I love it in certain aspects, and I hate it in others. And and when you have to deal with your landing gear, you can say Scott was wrong.
No, I'm with you. So I don't really care for it to be in alt mode. I'm a transformer, of course, But how similar to it of the Jazz is it, brother?
Not it's from a detail, paint, and finish. It's very much Jazz in the sense of it's got quality parts. Definitely great. It's like some of the best parts about it is the amount of detail they put into it. For sure. That's part of the strengths. Yep. This guy.
Okay.
Little
All right,
legend
what's your
style,
opinion?
little legend style. Honestly, I no problems at all with this. I still haven't been able to kind of like fully extend the tail without fear of breaking it, and I'll give it that. But at the end of the day, it's like, hey, it transformed it without the tail, transformed smoothly into the cap mode, and I'm getting it for the. I'm actually not getting it now for the combine mode because I freaking broke down and pre-ordered that Adamas Machina one because of that video that came out with it clicking the ratchets and stuff like that. But
yeah, they lost me, bro.
Also,
wait. We got to go back.
Yeah.
Adamas Machina. What's the price on that Predaking?
It's
like 450.
No.
Close to 500. I know that,
200,
right?
289 is what I paid.
That's it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
89.
So this thing must be smaller than the Ronibus.
Oh, well, I mean, I think the overall it's taller, but each individual bot is definitely much smaller.
So this is legend scale?
It close. I don't know that we've had any kind of like it looks the combined portion looks too big to be legends. But the individual bots could be legend size. I don't know. It'll be an interesting thing.
All right.
But when I saw somebody flexing those, and when I saw the finished product there and all that like nice paint goodness, I had to do it.
Okay.
I want to thank Miller Time for little chest decal.
Oh, that's
him.
nice.
Link me with Miller Time's post for that.
Yeah,
ASAP,
absolutely.
please.
Okay, now I want it.
Yeah, and I'm like, he sent me the entire sheet, like, so I got a lot to put on, or a lot of choices to have. Yeah.
Okay.
And then another dude, and let me give this dude his like props in the show.
Real quick,
What's his name? Put that in the chat, bro. I'm joking.
Yeah, Miller Time. His name is Daniel Farmer. Okay. Daniel Farmer's making some 3D printed stuff, and I'm gonna lift this dude up in order to. So the biggest one that I had on hand for chest symbol was this. Not nearly as big as it should be. So he was 3D printing. And it's actually curved to be able to match up to the chest and everything. And so much better visually. Like that looks great. I just haven't put it on because it just came in today. And then the other thing that he was doing, which I found to be compelling, was I'll give you a guess at what that is.
Tooth you lost? I don't know.
It's a fix for the part for Vortex, so he doesn't come off.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I got them two together for like $20, delivered. Like,
you can't beat that.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm good. Yeah. And then one last thing. See, I told you guys. I'm gonna lie. So this is the Transformers Prime Dreadwing. From the Transformers Prime show. This is the APC remake of him.
Smokes.
Dude, it's so much better. It's bigger. There's tons of changes to it. Like on the original toy, you've got all these kinds of like rubberized pieces so that you don't hurt yourself. And these are all like hard painted. So like these little things are rubberized, not on this one. These little things are rubberized, not on this one. These, yeah, so much more. And then see the gaps back here in the feet? They created a thing to go over the gaps. Like that's just the tip of the iceberg with this thing as far as like the improvements that they made. And honestly, like there's this like little thing in me that gets a ton of joy from seeing all the little things that that they did to make this even better. I love it. They're doing it. They're killing it.
Dope.
And for not much more than what those things are available for on the aftermarket. Like in many cases, sometimes they're cheaper.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, APC's been crushing it. They found their lane. They're sticking to it. And that's a nice niche.
Yes, for sure. For sure. So yeah, I guess I carried the weight tonight, but it's been a busy week, couple of weeks. Yeah.
I just had to back up the Brinks truck to your house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Feel like I had a brink of Christmas.
Yeah. No doubt.
Brinkmas.
Brinksamus.
Yeah.
No doubt. All right. Well, let's get us back into our normal things here. We do not have a does it even hold up segment tonight. However,
no,
we do have something else that we want to bring your attention to. Premiering next Tuesday. Every other Tuesday, opposite of us. We have Metal Mayhem. Let's go ahead and roll it.
We are coming. Whole crew running. Hands to the sky. Yeah, the waves still fly. Yeah, step in, talk facts. Big plans in the backpack. One spark, chain reaction. We are coming. That's the caption. Hey, hey, hey.
Dope.
wow,
Nice. Very well done.
nice production quality.
Very well done. So, Derek, you want to talk a little bit more about this show?
Metal Mayhem, starring Metal Mike, aka Mike Vaughn, Jedi Mindset, aka Roy, Just G Square, aka Jeff, and Logan, aka Logan. So yeah, these guys are definitely Metal Carbot fans. They're gonna give you the rundown of what Metal Carbots are all about, where the fiction started. They're gonna talk about the toy line as well, and how it got to the U.S. And they're gonna give you a complete rundown as the show goes, as the show ages. And yeah, they are truly excited, as am I, to start this show. So yeah, Metal Mayhem, Tuesday nights, every other Tuesday, opposite our Tuesday, 8 p.m. Be there.
That's
They
what's
will.
up, man.
All right.
That's what's up. And hopefully they also are 8 p.m. sharp. And we set the bar, so like you gotta start on time.
Yeah. But they will be. They will be. Yeah.
Good. All right. I love to hear it. Well, before we get into the main topic tonight, man, we got to pay some bills. So let's go ahead and run our sponsor. This episode of Do You Even Transform, Bro is brought to you by Nick the Toy Guy. Head on over to nickthetoyguy.com. Don't forget to use our promo code DYETB10 for 10% off your entire order. Also, while you're there, combine that promo code with promo code free ship so you can get free shipping on rates under $10. I repeat, head on over to nickthetoyguy.com. Use our promo code DYETB10 for 10% off your entire combined order, and combine that code with promo code free ship for free shipping on rates under $10. All right. Well, we got some questions from the chat real quick just about the Metal Mayhem show. So who did that intro? Did Mike get somebody to do that? Because he also had somebody do something similar for his creative arc thing, right?
Right. Yeah. So Mike and his team is doing all the production content for that, and amazingly talented folks. So
Yeah.
you know, when I tell you all, they put their heart into the creation of this show, you're going to see it. You're going to definitely see it. So it's going to be a truly exciting show, and yeah, it's going to be great. So can't wait for y'all to see it. I can't wait for them to get started. Again, shout out to that whole crew and the people working in the background with them to make this show the success that I think it's really going to be.
Yeah,
All right.
no doubt. Looking forward to it, man. That's what's up. Well, tonight it's time for Tariffs discussion part 3. We're gonna revisit this discussion, and as things change, guys, we want to bring you more updated information as we get it. However, there may be times where we are not going to talk about it right away because we don't want to give you guys tariff fatigue, so to speak. See what I did there? But we do want to at least keep you updated because it's what we do here. And we're going to turn it over to our good buddy Scott to kind of set the table so we can discuss what has been happening in the world of tariffs. Scott, take it away.
Yeah. So I think we all basically know the big headline, which is that SCOTUS struck down the emergency tariffs that were put in place under IEEPA, and that obviously means different things to different people depending on what country you're importing products from. But and then within a couple hours, he's like, "Well, I'm just going to do it, under this, and I'm going to do 15% worldwide tariff." So there is a certain amount of uncertainty again, based upon what's happening. But I thought tonight we would talk through kind of what those potential impacts could look like, and I also brought some information that I thought it would be a good glimpse into what it looks like international trade. So I actually have some official documentation here that I brought from my company. I of course I don't own the company, but I do the international importing, and so I have cleansed the documents of our company information, but will allow you guys to see what it really looks like and what happens, and then what is likely changing and what might not be changing. So,
all right,
yeah.
So we got action. Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Let me share my screen. All right. Here. All right.
I don't know why there's this weird echo.
All right. So we're going to start here because this is a copy of a commercial invoice. The reason that it's 2 is because it's literally 2 different POs that I placed with this company I think I cleared out all the bank information. Good. And so yeah, right. But effectively the total of these 2 POs, this is what I wanted people to see. Which is it's $43,000 worth of $44,000 worth of goods that we are importing. Doesn't matter what the goods are. Obviously, tariffs change depending on what country you're importing from, as well as what kind of products you're importing. What I can tell you is this is glass and wood products. So that was the total bill for an invoice. So here is kind of the fun part about it that I thought would be interesting. This is literally Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Customs and Border Protection entry summary. So this is the document that I get issued once my my shipment clears customs. This is the document I get, and the person who pays the tariffs are the importer of record. So a few things, right? There's a lot of things that are said, a lot of misinformation around tariffs. One of the misinformation is that other countries pay for the tariffs. Well, if that's the case, then the Supreme Court wouldn't have been able to knock down Trump's rulings under the way that they did, because they literally knocked it down.
The administration.
The administration. The administration's rulings were knocked down because it was a tax on who? The American people, and the Congress is the one who has the power under the Constitution to levy taxes against the American people. So that's how you know that the taxes are paid by the American people. Yep. And if you're the importer of record, which in 90% of the cases, the U.S. company is the importer of record. I left this is where our business is located, Arlington, Texas. That's something that I just wanted to leave here because just to prove, yes, we were indeed the importer of record for this product. It's a brand new summary. You can see here that the date is even like the entry date was 2/22. So this is literally 2 days ago that these products came in and were cleared. By the way, on the 24th, the additional duties are no longer in place. I missed it by 2 days. So what this does is it breaks down a number of things. I'm going to try to help you understand what you're reading here, but effectively there's 4 line items here. And each line item has its own valuation against it. So right now what you see is the total here from what I brought over from the commercial invoice, but that's not going to be the case on every single one of these because that's just the total. Every single one of these is different. So this 482 cartons was for this article under this tariff. So just to give you an idea, prior to 2017, the only thing that this particular item would have garnered duty on is this 442.1999880. So that is the 3.5 or 3.3% that we would have normally paid in duties. All right, for this particular line item on the customs entry form.
Wow.
In 2017, 2018, the first China tariffs were put in place. They were 25%. That's this line item right here, 9903.88.03. Those tariffs are not going away. That is what Trump did under his first administration, and he did it the current administration did in back in 2017. They did it in the right way, and so those tariffs are not being effectively qualified as illegal, and so they're not being removed. So that 25% will still remain until it's taken away. Likely, that's not going to happen anytime soon. However, 99030124 and 125 are both tariffs that were issued in February and April of this year. So February is the first one, April is the second one. Those were not this year, 2025. Those are the tariffs that were struck down as illegal and are going away. And you can see here that effectively I went from paying 3.3% to paying almost 50% in tariffs for this $43,000 shipment. That means that it added to the cost of my goods by another $21,000. The total duty right here of what I paid for the entire shipment. So effectively it increased the cost of my goods by 50%. And of course, like any company did, we mitigated as much as we could by absorbing as much as we could, and we passed the rest on to our customers. And you can see the rest of the items on this shipment they all have their individual line item because they all have individual values to them. So they are broken out on the customs form. But this is the genuine form from customs, the genuine, effectively summary of what I paid on this shipment.
God, and so you're paying an extra 20% because technically it's 10% per item, but effectively an extra 20% on top of the 25% that was already made law. That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, these tariffs hit people hard for sure. It's and like everyone, like everything, for instance, these goods right here, they're being imported right now, right? They're going to be, these are component pieces. I'm not importing finished products into the country. And so, I'm making the products here in the US. We're a company that already made our products in the US, even prior to, the current administration. So these costs will go into the goods that are made, but I'm going to have these goods, like it's going to be fall before these goods actually get sold to the consumer.
Yeah.
So the other thing that people didn't realize is they're like, they're 2 months in and they're like, I didn't really feel like the tariffs have done much to me. Well, no, because
you haven't needed the product yet.
Right.
And the product that they paid those tariffs on, which started in April, the really big stuff. Like I had, you remember initially for like 30 days, it was 170%.
Yeah.
And we paid we paid an invoice like that. I had a, think about it, $41,000 invoice like this one is, but on 170%. Now I'm paying, instead of 41,000 plus 21, I'm paying 41,000 plus another $70,000 on top of that. It was crazy nuts. But it takes a while for all of those goods to work their way through the system. Even if you're not manufacturing them, even if these were finished goods that I was importing, I still have to sell them to my customers. My customer still has to sell them to the end consumer. It takes a while for supply chains to catch up.
Jesus Christ. So make that make sense for us Transformers fans, Scott.
Yeah. So what I would say is that it is unlikely that you're going to see much change for several reasons right now. Number one is that Trump just the current administration just came back and said, I'm gonna go 15% globally. Well, as you can see with what I was paying there, that's not much different, right? 20%, 15% on top of the 25 that's already there from the first administration. So it's not, don't expect much to change. The volatility, not knowing what the current administration is going to do. There's a lot of people who thought this was an easy out for the current administration and just, hey, take the L, but at least it was somebody else that forced you to do it. It wasn't you kind of admitting your own policy or whatever, but and that just didn't happen, and so therefore we can't have much assurity of what's going to happen. So I don't expect prices to actually change too much because nobody knows what will happen next week.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Have you seen even with the companies that you've been dealing with? Have you seen them drop their costs as a result of these tariffs going on? Or do you see business as usual and, we just have to do what we have to do on our side?
So similar to what I was saying with regards to how long it takes to get through the supply chain, I'm not going to see any of my makers do anything different. What I would say is that, the Chinese makers are sitting over there. They're going to take my order. They're going to produce it. And then it's going to leave at whatever time it leaves. And you pay customs duties based upon when you enter the goods into the U.S. And so these goods just landed at port this last week, and I paid, and they went through customs. So any change, like right now, the current ones that were marked illegal end as of tomorrow. Like tomorrow, they're off. So anything that enters the U.S. from tomorrow onward is not going to have them, but I don't know how they're going to apply the 15% that he just announced on top of it. Like it's still up in the air right now.
Well, I'll tell you, I can answer your question on that briefly just from BBTS. I ordered something and pre-ordered it a while back. And BBTS, you pretty much pay for it when it comes in, or you ship it to your Palalute or whatever. It was the the Storm Arena Sagat. And it said that the surcharges were less than what we initially anticipated. So your pricing has been adjusted. So it ended up being $29, where I've seen some places still sell it for $50. So at least BBTS is trying to do the right thing by us with the tariffs. I can't speak for everybody else, but the price did stabilize, and they are pretty transparent about it, which is awesome.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And they must be planning to clear that. There's different times that you can actually clear the shipment based upon when it arrives, but they must intend to be clearing that after the 24th.
Actually, okay. I can read the email verbatim. I found it. So thanks for pre-ordering Street Fighter Alpha 3 Storm Sagat 112 scale action figure BBTS mint from BBTS. We are expecting this item to arrive soon and will be processing pre-orders within several business days. Your current pre-order price included anticipated tariff surcharge, but great news. This shipment arrived with less tariff surcharge than anticipated. So your pre-order price has been reduced from $37.99 to $29.99.
Nice.
We are continuing to work on ways to minimize any tariff impact and happy to pass the savings on to you. Please review payment information as to ensure yada 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 blah 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 blah. You get the gist.
Yeah,
That's what's up. Shout out to BBTS, Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
All right. Jay has said he has some modifications coming in that he hope doesn't hit tariffs. Whew. I got with tariffs for 1.6 Batmobile from Jazzy. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
And let's if I can mention this as well. This is a question that I had. Let me see if you can speak to this, Scott. So when you're ordering from your Show Z's, from your Bomb Bust B's and just the TF Safaris that are, outside of the country, what is the expectation at this point when you are ordering from them and you're expected to receive things from them?
I haven't ordered anything from Bombas B, so I can't speak for them. What I can tell you is that Show Z has not had any lick of like, hey, you're going to have to pay this customs bill when it arrives or anything like that. Everything I've gotten has arrived without any customs bill. I've never been associated with any kind of customs payment, although now with the de minimis law being taken away, we should be paying for stuff under $800. So I can't tell you how they're getting around the tariffs, but I can tell you they are getting around the tariffs.
Yeah. So what they do by them shipping to what they call a I forget the name of it, but me and Dan were talking about it because they kind of do it too when they need something from the United States. But basically, they ship it to a big processing warehouse, which has like a standard address that looks like an American address, and they just pass it through. And because they're shipping individual parcels under, like Scott said, $800, very small packages typically. They're able to skirt the tariffs because it's just a forwarding address. That's why when you get something from Show Z, it's slapped with another US label on top of the Chinese label that was there. So they're getting around it in that way. At least that's what I've seen.
Yeah, technically, I mean, anything coming to the U.S., like customs has visibility on it because it's being transported either by sea or by air, and so there should be an entry for it. But my guess is that I mean, the easiest way to do this is to undervalue invoices. Now, there's a lot of risk involved in undervaluing invoices in order to avoid tariffs, but that is the one most commonly used to avoid the tariffs.
Okay. All right. Chat Squad, if you've had some interactions and experiences in that with your overseas orders as far as collecting your items, feel free to speak to it in the chat.
Damn! To get hit with $280 in tariffs is that's crazy work.
That's crazy.
And isn't Jazzware a U.S. company? Obviously, they're probably shipping direct from the warehouse over there, but I thought they were a U.S. company. No,
I don't know, but what would that do to change things if they were?
Well, if they're shipping it to their U.S. warehouse and then shipping out of that, then typically it wouldn't be as big of a hit. They would just put it in the price of the pre-order, quote unquote, right? But like if they're shipping directly from their warehouse in China to your doorstep, then that's when you start to see the increase in the tariffs come directly to your doorstep, if that makes sense.
Justin, did you pay your tariff, or Just G, did you pay your tariffs to, or Jay, actually it was Jay, wasn't it? Jay, did you pay your tariffs to a shipping company, or did you pay them to the retailer?
Oh, that's also a good question. Good question, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know.
He put this up too. I got hit with a $30 tariff charge from Brazil last minute before a package could be delivered.
Yep.
It was total BS that it wasn't said up front. eBay should have been better about eBay. Oh,
and
well.
Typically eBay is. I don't know how that one slipped through the crack, but they do have something in there. Because I have bought some stuff recently where it says, hey, just so you know, this is coming from such and such. There is a tariff charge attached to it, and we will put it in the price.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, FedEx. He got hit with it from FedIzzles.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so it was shipped directly to him then.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. So that's what I got. But I got this other topic that I got some info on that I wanted to chat with you guys about.
We'll shoot. I think we can round back out. Maybe I should have started with that before we got into that.
So I'm gonna give you guys so this is about Takara and Hasbro, and so I'm gonna give you guys a short test, a kind of a data collection test, if you will, to see how if you guys conform to what has been the norm so far. So I want you to think about releases from Hasbro and Takara between the years of 22 and 23.
Oh my God. Like,
Okay.
I remember all those.
It wasn't a lot. It's a lot of mainline, and then it's a lot of them finishing up MP because MP60 came out in 2024.
Okay.
Okay. So 2023 and 2022 are the 2 years that I'm focused on.
Okay, so we got Skywarp and we have some of the jets. And okay. All right, I'm tracking.
Okay.
Oh, I'm tracking. Okay.
And then the other 2-year grouping that I want you to focus on is the last 12 months and the next 12 months.
Oh God, Scott. Okay.
Yeah. So the question is, did you buy more in 2022 and 2023 from all of the officially licensed products from Takara and Hasbro, Transformer related? So that is Transformers, that's Takara, that's Blockies, it's Henkai, it's Yolo Park, it's anything officially licensed.
Oh.
Buy more in 2022-23, or will be buying more the last 12 months and the next 12 months based upon all the things that have come out in the last 12 months and the things that are coming out in the 12 months, next 12 months.
I'll let Derek go first.
No, skip me. I got distracted on this on what's going on with the chat squad right now. And I appreciate it, Brink.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks. So I will say that I bought more in 2023 and 2024.
Not 2024. 22
I'm sorry,
and
2022 and 2023. Because I also remember, was that the years of the Studio Series? Some Studio Series figures came out. Maybe not. Maybe that was early 20s. But yeah, I would say still, because I remember the Skyfire dropped. I think the last jet dropped. What else dropped?
You're talking about the MP Skyfire?
Yeah. Yep. Because we were recording at that time, so I remember having that. I want to say one of the jets dropped. Sheesh. I think that might be it for me. Because including mainline, I don't think I got any mainline figures during that time either.
Okay. And so, and compared to now?
So I haven't bought anything.
No Missing Link, no Adamus, Machina stuff.
It was gifted to me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No Blockies, no Yolo Park.
I'm not buying no damn
Blockies.
All
right.
My
So Derek?
Blockies, a good majority of my Blockies were sent to me. So,
True.
And then,
I guess I did have Yellow Park stuff because I had the Starscream and I had the Optimus Prime.
Yeah, and I got the Star Toys tracks from Show Z.
But that's not Takara.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm thinking about my. But no, I haven't bought it. The last thing I got from Takara was the Jetfire.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the last.
So you're not doing any Missing Link, any.
No, I've never been a fan of the Missing Link line. So I mean, not to speak against it, but I'm just not a fan. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So you two are definitely in the minority at this point. I did this same question to a group of guys on a Hangout, and 66% of the guys on the Hangout are buying more now than they were before. One of them was and there was 16% of them that was the same, and another 16% that was actually in you guys' club, which is buying less now than they were before. And so and for me personally, the reason this whole thing came about is because I saw myself between the Studio Series figures, the stupid Yellow Park thing, and the Overgear and the Missing Link Grimlock in cartoon form.
Okay.
I'm like, and the Adamus Machina stuff, I'm like, dang, they're getting a lot of my money this year
Yeah.
compared to what they used to.
Okay. All right.
Get your tariff wallet ready.
And then seeing and then of course doing this questioning to these guys and seeing most of them are in the same park of buying more now. Here's kind of the tip off to the conversation. When they ended MP, they said, "Hey, we're stopping MP. We're not making an MP anymore." Everybody was like, most people were like, "What in the hell are they doing?" And I would also say that with the start of MPG and kind of like it being all over the place, I was still kind of like, what the hell are they doing? But damn it if I'm not spending more money with them. And I don't know fucking why.
Well, that's a good question. Also a good point to raise, but I don't see them getting more of my money because they're not making more of what I want. Like this blaster will likely get bought simply because I need another one. But if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't be investing in this.
It's a haphazard slosh of anything. Like this YOLO Park thing. It's a freaking model kit. Or not YOLO Park, Blockies thing. It's a model kit. That Studio Series is mainline. The Adamus Machina stuff is like, what even is it? Nobody knows.
I mean, but it is fire.
It is fire. It is fire. But it's all over the board, and yet the it's working. At least in a good cohort of people, it's working. I'd be interested to see what the chat has to say with whether or not they think they're buying more officially licensed stuff today, or will be buying it in the next year than they bought in 2022, 23.
Augie poses a good question. So the question is, why do we or should we care, Scott? What are you thinking is happening in the industry? That's a great question.
Yeah,
he must have asked that night, huh?
No, but I think that's exactly where I don't want to steer the whole conversation, but I think that's part of the conversation of where this goes is what are they doing?
Yeah, and I think that's why they are doing what they're doing, because for a long time it was predictable, right? Like it was a masterpiece figure, and then they changed the scale once, then went to that MP10 changes the scale and reset everything and yada yada yada. But I think they held themselves, right? Like it's only so many characters you can come out with, and then you got to start doing something, and then you start redoing the same characters. So now it's like, you know what? Let's just give them a smorgasbord of things, right? Like this blaster is not, even though it's in an MPG line, it's masterpiece scale.
It is.
But they gave you God Bomber, the MPG. That prime is tiny. That's like Chug scale.
Yeah.
And then you have the new prime that just dropped with the Style Gen and Erodimus that's coming. Those
are MP.
Piece.
Those are MP, but they got chug elements to them.
They're very chuggish, ruggish bone, baby. But they are MP size. So I think they're just throwing spaghetti at the wall and trying to see what sticks. But they also giving you a smorgasbord that you will never be able to predict what they're doing again to step on their toes. That's what I think they're doing.
Interesting.
I think MP was too much of a burden from a creative standpoint.
It was expensive too.
Yeah. They were locked into a certain size, and therefore they're just all the metrics were locked at that point. It's got to be tuned, so it's got to have so many pieces in order to be accurate, and it's got to be this size, which means it's going to garner this price, etc.
It's got to be officially licensed, so it has to be this.
Yeah. And now like this Predaking that they're putting out through Adamus Machina, like it doesn't even conform. It doesn't look like it conforms to any scale. It's not MP for sure. It's not Legends because it looks too big when it's combined form. But yet, I know a lot of people who are getting this thing. Even the guy that I would not expect to be getting this thing is getting this thing, and that's Bobby.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, I think they're competing in that Shoeless Jokin lane because they hadn't been able to kind of compete in that lane. So now they have more properties that now allows them to, or more things that allows them to. But they seen how lucrative that was for Bandai. They seen how they were coming out with just robots of a smaller scale, but premium high-end collectibles that collectors bought. Like, how many Voltron reissues did we get of the Go Lion set from SH Figure Art / Bandai? So it's joking. A lot. They're doing all of these super robots, right? Like, and making money off of it. So the car's like, well, we got properties we own that we can put out and compete in that space. And in comes this Predaking that doesn't scale with anything, but people are going to buy it.
Yeah.
This is the point right here.
They had all the opportunity to make a blaster years ago to go with Soundwave, no licensing cost. Did they think blaster would not sell? I don't know, man. Maybe they were trying to avoid competing directly with some of the third parties. I don't know.
Nah, you got to remember, third parties didn't make a blaster. Well, X-Transbots did, but like X-Transbots, they weren't even on Takar's map at that time. They were just so new. But the Deformation Space was the first good one, and then Fans Toys came 2-3 years after that. So I don't think so.
No, it was longer than that. Because that KFC transistor was out for a number of years.
No, I said the Deformation dropped, and then Fans Toys dropped a few years after that.
Right. So, because Deformation and Fans Toys dropped nearly around the same time.
Within 2 years of each other.
Within 2 years, yes, agreed. And then, but before that, it was the KFC transistor. And they weren't even a factor when it came to MP. So yeah, they dropped the ball on that one, and all we got was the Studio Series from Hasbro. So yeah, and now we're getting this MPG one, which I'm in on, but at the same time, look how long it took us to even get Blaster. And as you know, they're focused on their main characters too. Soundwave is part of the Big Six. So you're going to get a Soundwave in any form whatsoever. But Blaster is going to be an afterthought because they're not thinking about the characters, Nemesis and all that. So, and
they probably just thought that they had time.
Yeah, well, but that's another problem for Hasbro because they're not invested into their characters, their properties and all that to make it to join those two together so they can profit off of those particular creations. That's been a thing with them for years, which is why people are so not happy when it comes to not just the quality of their product, but the conceptions of their products as well. It's trash.
Do you see the Adamas Magna Predaking unit as being too expensive for what it is?
What's the real price of it? Not the Amazon Japan or the Shozi entry level price. Like, what is the true retail cost?
Well, I don't know, man. How many people that are only buying from U.S. U.S. retailers nowadays?
I'm just trying to figure out like what the real
seems like the real price is $300.
Then no, it's not too expensive. If it's going to be in the same game as that other one.
Yeah. Okay. So Hasbro Pulse got it up for $439.99. That's what I knew. I saw it for close to $500 somewhere. Yeah, it's
but it's also you said TF Source. You said that was TF Source.
Oh, TF Source is going to be expensive too. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course, they mark everything up an extra 10% or 15%. But how much is it on Pulse? That's the real market.
Pulse is $439.99.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's too expensive. Yes. In comparison, because the Solus Jokin stuff is $299 and up slightly.
From Hasbro Pulse?
No. I'm talking about the lane they're competing in. The Solus Jokin. That Go Lion, Voltron, and vehicle set, but I think $350.
Yeah. Was it?
$350.
Yeah.
Those lions, though, their only real articulation point is their feet and legs.
Heck no.
there's a lot more transformation design in these bots than in those. You don't think so?
No. So the I had them and I sold them, but they can crouch down, they can perch like a cat. They can like put their front part down and their back part up in the air, look like they're about to attack. Like they're very articulated as individual pieces. Now Blitzway has done it better, don't get me wrong, but the figure arts ones, they weren't bad. Don't sneeze on them, don't sleep on them.
I'm not a Voltron person, but yeah, I don't, as it pertains to what it is, I don't necessarily think it's expensive. The 400s stuff is just because they got to pay tariffs. I mean, tariffs and shipping,
man,
it is what it is.
Tariffs on that?
Oh, for sure, man. If that thing is $300, I can guarantee you, $300 on the other side of the water, I can guarantee you that, I mean, just think about what we just talked about, right? Let's say the cost, we know that in general, like 30% markup is around where it's at when it comes to third party. Let's just assume that the 30% markup is what they're doing for Takara. It's the same thing. Well, now you know that thing is over $200 cost. And you just look about the tariffs that we just talked about. Like if you had a 20% tariff on that, you're talking about $40 just right there, just in those tariffs alone.
Let me ask you something, Scott.
It's gonna be more than that, ain't
it? It is more than that, but I'm just trying to be conservative to say that's what you're seeing in that price.
Let me ask you something, good buddy. The year is 2028. These tariffs have subsided. Do you think the price goes down?
I think that every company and
no. Are you crazy?
And I see this is where I just can't get with the conspiracy theorists on this one. So every company is going to make that decision for themselves, and quite honestly, they could be making several different decisions depending on the product line. If the product line sold well enough for them and it's acceptable, they're going to keep the price the same because they can enjoy the extra margin. If they saw a hurt to their sales, which we know that the economy is not as strong as it could be. If they saw a hurt to their sales because of higher prices, then they absolutely will bring that price back down at the moment that they get an opportunity to.
Hey Scott, how much did you pay for Fans Toys Gaudi?
Whatever our boy Nick's cost was it 190 or 210, something like that?
It was like 210.
What
was the retail price on it?
I have no idea.
229, I think. 249 or something like that.
Okay.
Do you think we would have paid this price for these figures 4 years ago?
Well, so that's a really hard question because did I buy things that were 210 and that price back then? Yes, I did.
I know you did.
So
but you didn't buy these at that price.
No, but there's so many factors to make that hypothetical are very difficult. Like, would I pay 210 if everything was 210 back there? Then yeah, likely I would have. If this was only 210 and everything else
what
was,
I'm asking you.
No, I don't actually. Go ahead, man.
Here's what I'm asking you. So what was Grimlock back in the day? It was like 159. Sovereign 1.0 was 159.
Okay.
We're paying $250 for these things, and even the reissue of the same freaking mold is costing you $299.
Okay.
They're marking this up because they know they can, and it's not just tariffs.
Sorry, I can't. I don't subscribe
That's
to
fine.
that.
I know you
all.
work in the business, but I'm just saying that's as somebody. So you work in the shipping side of things. I work in sales, where price, cost, and all that stuff is very important.
Yeah.
I know that they know if the market can dictate it, then it will sell for that amount. And that is across the board. The price of a car even going up doesn't have much to do with tariffs. It's a part of it. It's a good part of it. But they know that people will pay it because the market bears it. It's simple supply, demand, market share, and this, that, and the other. It happens all the time. So I know from what I can see here, these prices not coming down no time soon. there's companies like you said that will keep the prices low because they have the ability to sell it at that low if it's successful, like a officially licensed company like a Hasbro or something like that. I think it behooves them to do so. But some of these third-party companies, man, they don't care. They don't have to. The market bears it.
So Fans Toys can mark up their stuff, and because of the market situation that they're in, and which is, I believe, one of the reasons why they actively try to work against the fans and trying to suppress competition. I think that they have the ability to sell it for more. But that's only the price that they're selling it to your retailers for. Your retailers have a markup to it that they have to make. And so
what's the typical margins on that? 20 to
30, 30%. So their markup is going to come and they have to make a certain markup, or it doesn't worthwhile 100%. For them to sell. Okay. Yep. So if they're selling less because they can't sell it at that price, Fans Toys is selling less as well. So not
always. So if I'm selling it to, let's say I'm the supplier, right? Mm-hmm. Well, take a supplier out of it, but if I'm the manufacturer and I'm selling it to you for this amount and you have to pay me for this amount, mm-hmm. I've already made my money. I don't care what you do with it. I have to. Now I can also,
but if you're selling it, but if you're buying less from me because you're selling less, that impacts my business.
But you don't know if you're gonna sell less because you haven't. The first initial run is the first initial run.
But no, you're still paying. You're still paying whatever tariff.
You're saying you're telling me that you're positing that Fans Toys is marking up their product solely. That the markup that we're paying today is not because of prices, because of stuff being more expensive, but because they're choosing to charge more because they know they have something that they can get more.
I'm saying the tariffs are only a very small part of that, and once these go away, that the prices will stay the same.
Because some will and some won't.
Yeah, and I'm saying the market bears it because they've seen that people will pay for it. It's unethical. I don't like it.
But in some cases, business has gone down. People are doing less business because prices have increased, and so that's all I'm saying is that it's likely going to be a mixed bag because the people who didn't have sales negatively impacted. But the other issue with that is, sure, I can keep my sales higher because my sales weren't negatively impacted, but then what is the opportunity for somebody else to come in and to undercut me? Because that extra margin is there.
Right? Now you're thinking. So now you're thinking.
That's all, but that's all stuff that goes in the mind of the vendor as well, in the sense that they're doing those calculations and they're trying to maximize the amount of money that they can make. And sometimes maximizing the amount of money you need to make is actually marking your product down a little bit further in order to position it.
But if you control a market share, if you have majority of the market share, let's be real. There's people, even though the X-Transbots Constructicons are better than the Fans Toys overall, there's people who are buying that for Devastator.
Yeah.
They're willing to pay the higher price point because they know what they're getting.
Yeah.
And Fans Toys knows that as well.
Yes.
So because they have the market share, they dictate the price.
I would say two things on that. Number one, that reality, because it is a reality, what you just said, it can happen. That reality should make every single one of us as fans violently react when Fans Toys comes out and releases a photo when another company has released one, because what they're actively trying to do is limit your choice as a consumer, and that will only further their pricing strength. Okay.
Yeah, but that's what you guys have been complaining about for years. So it goes back to my point that they can do what they want to do because they control
to a degree.
Yes, to a degree. But I said that in the beginning. I said, do you think that they're going to come down on these prices, even though when tariffs go away, which play a small factor in this, do you think they're going to come down on these prices? And the answer is no.
Some yes, some no. The answer is
yes, some no.
The answer is some yes, some no.
It ain't gonna be like that with Fans Toys. Good luck.
It may it honestly may be like that with some Fans Toys products and other Fans Toys products not. They may think that they have more competition in a particular area, so they're going to market more competitively in that area. You know, I'm just that the reality is that they're not. Yes, their job is to figure out how to make more money, but it's easy. Dude, I work for a consumer packaged goods company. We could literally go down and mark up everything we have by $2 or $3. We are going to sell less. And so that choice of marking my products up just because I know I can sell it for $2 or $3 more has an impact to my overall sales. And I might make less money at the end of the day, because in order for me to, it's an exponential factor, right? It's just the same as discounting. So, just price it down and they'll sell it more. If I price something down by 10%, it's like it's exponential. I have to do like 20 or 30% more business in order to make the same amount of money. If I mark it down 20%, I have to do like 50% more. It exponentially gets more just to make up the same amount of dollars that I'm taking away with. Who wants to do all that extra work for the same amount of money? Nobody does.
Unless you're Fans Toys.
I don't.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding in that part. But no, you're right. Like when you constantly discount things, you devalue the product, which then affects your bottom line and your ability to sell the product. So no one's saying that you should discount things constantly. That's not what I'm saying. But if the tariffs were the true reason that you raised the price, then price would.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And that's my point. No, you're good. I'm glad you said that. Say it again.
Tariffs are not the only thing that has caused prices to go up over the last 5 years.
Correct. So therefore,
all that stuff's not going away either.
Right. So inflation has caused some issues to go up based on, market scarcity, the overabundance of certain product or lack of. So
shipping costs have risen like 20% in the last 5 years, which is
because fuel has gone up because of a tax and a tariff, right? Like I get all of that. But if it's a small percentage,
we had a worldwide pandemic that caused a lot of seizure of things to happen during that time too.
That destabilized
around that time too. So we're hit with all of that right now. So we have to, be smart about these purchases.
I love me some Fans Toys. I'm just using them as an example. I can tell you, these third-party companies are not going to come down much on this price once the tariffs go away.
So here's what it comes down to when it comes to us. What is your cost? At what point do you say, you know what? I'm good. I'll just have to see y'all spend y'all money and do that. I got better things to do with my money. At what point are we as the collectors are going to say, you know what? My wallet is much more valuable than what y'all are trying to take out of it right now. So at what point do we realize that, that's the conversation we need to be having with ourselves right now? Because trust me, I've had that conversation with myself, and that's why I don't buy as much anymore, because it makes more sense to just wait it out and see what happens. Because and then here's the advantage for me as well. And unfortunately, this is not the advantage of new collectors. I've been in this game for a minute, so I got everything that I pretty much want and need when it comes to my displays and all that type of stuff. So at this point, I'm just spending money just to spend money, with no purpose whatsoever. At some point, you gotta decide within yourself, what is the purpose of me spending this money right now? That's the way you talk with your wallet. And I know that you've heard that term said by many people, and you've heard me say it plenty of times. Sometimes you got to come to a point where you have to talk with your wallet and say, you know what? I'm gonna just, stop spending money, and I'm gonna start making retailers wonder why they're not getting my money anymore. They're not wondering; they know why. So, and that's gonna cause them to be like, and to address it with, whoever they gotta address it with. And what they got to address it and who they got to address it with. So, but yeah, that's what it is. That's how you tackle that. That's how you tackle that question. Really ask yourself that.
Well, I'm gonna address that in 1 second, but I need to go back a little bit, because I think I think Jay made a point that I'm just gonna call BS on, and Scott can also.
Yep.
Yeah, like I think we both call BS. This thing came out. It's 7 years old now.
August 2019.
Okay, so almost 7 years old, right? Yeah, it was $3.99 then. It took Fans Toys until mid to late pandemic to start going up a tick on prices, and then they shot up.
No, that MP44 was COVID price.
No.
Yeah, but pre-COVID.
This is pre-COVID, but
post
tariff round number 1. So the 25% that I talked about at the very top of that invoice, that was on this piece. So that's 25% of the cost of that piece was tariffs alone. That wasn't a part of tariffs pre-2018.
Yeah, and I got in on
a box. Then you got a box
10% markup.
What's that?
MP44 was 110% markup
when you compare it to MP10.
When you compare it to MP10, because I remember how much I paid for that.
Yeah,
and this is like, okay, it should have been that MP44 should have been maybe $250 at the most.
Well, MP10 in Japan and China was $250 for the Takara version, and then it shot up because it was only $250. No, you paid $150 for the Hasbro version, bro. Not trying to be funny.
And guess what? I paid $300 for. I paid $300 for MP44.
Same. Mine was $324 with tax and shipping with shipping from Amazon Japan. $324.
Yeah. The $400 ones was because of the tariffs. That's the cost, guys.
So I would agree with you there. Yeah, I'm with you. That's and I wanted to point that out because Brink agreed with them.
I know.
No, he's not. Brink, he's not right.
Now, I want to point something else out too. Yeah, Young Kim, appreciate that. And then with the new collectors, the one thing that I've been advising them to do is to search around the community to see who's selling what, because that's where you're going to be able to get your good prices, because a lot of people are selling either doubles and they're trying to get rid of stuff. They're not selling it for what they sold it for, or they selling it for what they bought it for, depending on what it is. That would be the smart way to go when it comes to, you searching around trying to find new stuff. I would say do that, but don't go to your TF sources and your and everywhere else to do your brand new purchasing, because they're gonna let you down every time. I mean, we promote Nick all the time. Nick's prices are pretty spot on and pretty good every time, but search around.
Y'all remember the first was it TFCon or BotCon where MP44 was out? It must have been TFCon.
It was TFCon.
BotCon didn't come back to 22, right?
Right.
All right. So TFCon MP44 dropped. Many people missed it. That thing was $450 at the convention.
Yep.
I saw somebody pay $500 for one.
Yeah.
It was
I used to know
the dude. It off that year too. We raffled it off at that.
Yeah. Shout out to Raul who won that.
Raul won it. Yeah.
So what I tell you, I have a harder time making sense of is the Starscream.
In what way?
Because you remember what the Starscream was priced, right?
Talking about the MP52?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
MP52. Yeah. It's $300.
Yeah.
It's $300.
And I waited. Dropped the price gradually for the other two.
Yeah, I waited to get Skyward.
Yeah. Which with Prime, you've got a much bigger box. You got the trailer, all kinds of extra pieces and accessories and everything else. So you're paying more all the way around. Shipping costs and are effectively double. Blah 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 blah. With MP52, that's not necessarily the case. You don't have as much of a box. You don't have all the extra pieces. That one made my head scratch a little bit more than most.
Well, that box, when you compare it to the Prime box, is the same size box. It just doesn't have the same amount of contents because it has the stand and stuff at the bottom, and it has the other stuff. But it's
there you
the
go. Yeah. Well, and that's that's significant, right? Because you think about a Carbot, right? We were used to Carbots being $80, right?
Well, $56 when they first dropped.
a card box is like this, right? Whereas like MP's box is like, it's huge, and that freight is a very big part of shipping it. Not only, especially when you buy it stateside from a stateside retailer, because not only are you paying the freight over from China or wherever it comes from, but you're also paying the freight from the retailer to you. So that's just one extra thing that, and all these $4 freight programs, all free freight over 150. Well, guess what, guys? You're paying for it either way. It's included in the price.
I mean, you don't have to worry about the shipping prices too much. From Nick the Toy Guy, use that code free ship with DYET.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But that's a part of his costing metric, right? So it's a part of what goes into pricing it over here is those costs.
Yeah. Well, I think that's probably a good place to go ahead and end it. Hopefully that was an entertaining enough conversation for you guys, and you got something from it. These
whatever Hasbro and Takara are doing, man, they just need to keep doing it. Obviously, they're getting more of my money.
Yeah, and shout out to them for actually creating things that people want again. It's hard to lose a fan base and then slowly reel them back in.
Yeah, but they're killing it. I mean, the Missing Link is super popular. Overgear is being very well received. These Adamas Machina pieces are just fantastic. They're just beautiful.
Yeah.
Chef's
kiss.
Really,
I will say that I am impressed with what they're doing with Overgear. I just wish that Ironhide, they would have did a red. I would have did it in red instead of the.
A red's coming.
It might, and it will more than likely really grab my attention if they do that in the red. But the black, the blackout, that mug. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, good stuff.
That's what's up, man. All right, well, let's go ahead and get some shout outs and where you at, and we're gonna get up out this thing. You feel me? All right, well, let's go to Scott Rod.
Yeah, here every other Tuesday, every month on Bobby's Patreon with Now and Then with Eric B, and occasionally on Shelf Gravies on Wednesdays. I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow night because I got some Gundam stuff to make. So yeah,
snips.
All right.
That's what's up, Derek B.
You can find your boy Derek B on your Book of Faces. You can also find me on Instagram as Derek What B. You can also find me here every other Tuesday with Do You Even Transform Bro. You can also check me out Monday nights, ETR, where I bring you the robot news, the convention news, and whatever else I'm doing on that show. So yeah, you can see all of that. And prayers up, real quick, prayers up for our Fairy Chan mother, who is going in for surgery this week. And you said, and just thoughts and prayers to her, and I'm sure she's gonna come out just fine because she's gonna be bionic after this joint. So yeah, I can't wait.
Bionic 6.
I can't wait. But no, shout out to her. And I don't know what's going on with Shelf Gravy tomorrow, but I think they're having a show tomorrow night. I don't know, because her surgery is this week. So yeah. Also, I have a personal request. So, and if I can, fellas, I need a private screen for this one.
Oh my God! Here you go, you with some prizes.
So my community, I love y'all. Y'all know how much I love Blaster, but right now, we put a hold on a lot of purchases for me in the household. For those of y'all that got access to communicating to my woman, send her a note. Send her a note for me to say, hey, this MTG Blast is going to be everything this year. This is the one thing you should let Derek buy 2 of. So hook your boy up.
Jesus
Hook your boy up. I love y'all. I know y'all.
To your birthday.
I know y'all got me. That's all.
Might have to wait till your birthday, man. I guess. All right. Well, good enough.
That'll do.
You done, Derek?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Well, go ahead and hit that chat squad up since you got the clipboard.
Yes, sir. All right. God damn, Rusty, we miss you. Shout out to the chat squad who's in effect tonight, man. Yo, y'all really brought the energy tonight, and we appreciate it. Joining us tonight, we had Mike V, Big Easy, Jedi Mindset, Marcellus Proctor, Ryan.
Y'all crazy.
I did it. Somebody else did it. It was you, wasn't it? It was you, wasn't it, Scott? Anyway, no, it wasn't you. It's somebody called him Marcellus, and I was like, "That's not how you say his name."
That was definitely Rusty.
Yeah, was it Rusty? Wow. I got the Rusty touch. Anyway, Jedi Mindset, Marcellus, Ryan Vegan Tech, Just G Squared, Willie Whammo was in the building. What up, Willie? Brian Brink, G-Boy Necor. We had to, kick you out, buddy. Sorry. Couldn't understand what you were talking about. I think he was trying to promote. I was doing the translations on the side, and it looked like he was trying to promote stuff. Not doing that here. Sorry, especially when he had a conversation with us. JG, Augie G, Ivan Martinez, Logan, Toy Mafia, Wine and Jazz, Ash Bailey, Big M, King Knife, Young Kim, Dadbot Walker. And that's it.
All right, man. Well, I guess that leaves me, your boy Eric B, in your Facebook groups, Eric Burgess. You can catch me on Instagram, Mr._E.82. You can also catch us putting in work for Kennedy's Village. Catch us on social media at Kennedy's Village on all your social media platforms, kennedysvillage.org to see what we've been up to. And then also don't forget to check us out every other Tuesday here on this very channel for Do You Even Transform, Bro? And you can find me once a month with Scott and Bobby for now and then on this Patreon. Guys, it's been a fun night, but it's time for us to get up out of here. And we out. Peace.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Oh my God.
What?
Gross.
Bye.
Say it with me now. Real.